Hello friends, if this is the first time that you've been on my channel, I'm Tish and this is Tish Loves Home. So I have a confession. I was going to do a lot of videoing for the bridal tea that I did. I literally worked like all day the day before, and I had even done some things the following day. Or the previous day, excuse me. But I just was not in the mood to video. I'm going to be honest. I was just really, I know how I get, and I've said this before, and if you've been on this channel, you know I've said it many times. I am not good at staying in one place and decorating that area and then moving to another place and decorating that area. I just don't do like that. I am literally bouncing all over from thing to thing to thing to thing. That's just kind of how I've always done it. And I also knew that I had to do some cleaning before I, got into the decorating. So I said all that to say that I really did not do a lot of videoing. I didn't even video a lot at the tea. I just really wanted to just enjoy the moments and the time. I wish I had done a little bit, but, with it being at my house and just trying to, keep an eye on everything, and I really just wanted to enjoy it. This was one of my daughter's best friends in high school. They have been friends ever since, and I just wanted to soak it in and enjoy it. However, I did have a good friend there that helped with the tea also, and she does photography, so she took a lot of really great pictures, so I will get to share some of those. So what I thought I would do on this video / pictures, whatever, I am going to share with you lots of pictures from the tea, and I'm going to talk through some of that and just kind of answer some questions or tell you some things about where the things came from or why I chose that or whatever. So this is going to be just a video with lots of pictures for you to see kind of how we had the tea set up. Hello, Hampton. He has to be involved. You have to be involved, don't you? Yes, I know. Well, I'm here. I am. So I hope you enjoyed. It was really it turned out to be so pretty. It was, I was really concerned about the weather, when you want to do pictures outside, and even just people getting up to our house, because I knew they were going to have to walk a ways. But it did not rain. Her colors were blue and green, and that's what she's using for the wedding. Well, y'all already know that's the colors that I have in my house. So it was really a lot of fun for me to put it together because it was very much my style as well. So just sit back and relax and enjoy these lovely pictures. And thank you so much for being here. So this was the welcome sign that she had made, kind of my inspiration. Of course, it was the blue and the green, so that matched perfectly with my house. These are actually barrettes that I bought from Shein last year for another tea, and I just hot glued them together and made them into that beautiful little garland. And then most of the other things are things that I already had, the candlesticks, the ribbon, the mirror. I did get some faux hydrangeas from Amazon, and they lasted much longer. And then I already had this little wicker chair, so this is where she opened gifts. So there's just a few more shots of the ribbon. I had those little gold frames and framed several of her engagement pictures. This is the entryway table, and those are a mixture of faux and real hydrangeas. And then those are also pictures from her engagement shoot and some frames that I already had, and added a few little leaves and things around them. This is a beautiful picture that my friend took. You can tell it looks much more professional. Pretty much everything I already had. I just added some of the teacups that were my husband's grandmother's. We had those chargers, and the plates that we used were light blue with the gold trim. So all the touches of gold and blue really worked together on that table. But most of those things were things that I already had on the dining room table anyway, and I just kind of dressed it up a little. I did get that kind of runner new in the center. It's kind of sheer with just a little blue, and I'm sure I can use that at other times, and added some blue bows to my wreaths that are on the door. So it just felt very Bridgerton. I loved it, very much my style. I love the blues and the greens anyway, and then just adding that extra little touch of gold here and there, it just really made it really pretty and made it look more like, you know, just a little garden party for a wedding. This is the table or the island in the kitchen. I did buy that tablecloth. It's kind of a sage green, and then most of the platters were things that I had, and we just used a mixture of things. The beautiful piece in the center is something I actually bought from a thrift store, and I spray painted it and added the battery operated candles, and it turned out beautiful. And just all the little things that we used for the food, that none of it matched, and that made it even better to me. It just looked very effortlessly, even though it was not. I did add some real hydrangeas along that table also. And then here's just a few more pictures of those beautiful little cups and saucers that are on that table. And then this little set also belonged to my husband's grandmother, and I got to use some of those pieces as well. Just sweet, you know, very much my style. Even though it was for somebody else, it was exactly what I would have done. This was our little bloom bar. I bought these little things off Amazon and had the little stickers made, and those are napkins that I put in the back for a little extra color. And you'll see the finished product in a few more pictures down. It turned out really pretty. Just a few more shots here of some of the ribbon that I used. I'm telling you, ribbon and candles and flowers, it takes you so far. You don't really need much else after that. There's that piece from the thrift store, $8, worth every penny. And then I also did some more pictures of them scattered on the island. Pedophores were beautiful. There was not a single one left. They were absolutely delicious. And she did the little blue hydrangeas on the top of those too. So just a few more looks here of how everything kind of came together at the end. Those pieces of china were my mom's, and the little blue plates went on them. Here is the cute little basket after it was finished, so everyone took one of those home. We probably should have got some more pictures of them holding them, but they just turned out so cute. And then I'm just going to let you watch the rest and enjoy these few final pictures, along with some little music to kind of just take us on through the video. I appreciate you watching, and I hope that this gives you some inspiration for maybe an upcoming event that you have.